Good morning, everybody. Hi, we're live and we're at Safari MK in Milton Keynes, which is super exciting. I'm here with Gordon, owner-director.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm trying to stay further away.
We're completely on our own here. There is no other people in here at the moment because it's just about to open in about sort of 10 minutes. But we're here because we're basically going to myth bust all of the worries that parents have about going to Softplays at the moment. And we've got, I know that everyone's got lots of questions, so we're basically going to run through all the safety protocols and everything they've got in place here. It's super exciting, and welcome, Gordon. We're going to start at the front.
Well, I just wanted to start off by saying I'm not wearing a mask right here now. Now, if I was in this area as a member of staff, I would be, but explaining to you and you understanding it through my mouth, I'm just staying away from Susie. Staying away, absolutely. But I would normally be wearing a mask on here. So I just want to go through some of the safety protocols and things like that. And we've just got a couple of Susie's kids in the background just having some fun. But just how we can actually keep a place where we do have, some people coming in, together, and we can still actually stay safe, and you actually feel comfortable coming to not just Safari, but some other well-run venues, and there's certainly another well-run venue in Milton Keynes as well, and I know they follow very similar protocols to the way that what we do. Okay, so we've got, to start off with, we've got the screens at reception. Now they'll still have masks on, but you can see we put proper glass ones in place, making sure that they're. We've also got only in here, and at the back of the building you've now got to go out. So there's a one-way system coming in, and we've got a couple of kids going to be coming here in a minute. If we just walk round, okay, for a bit. Some of the other things that, so when we come back, these tables, now you might go into a restaurant, and supposedly, or a pub, and they can't, because we've got nice quality chairs, before anybody else sits down on here, we will clean this whole chair, all the touch points. I've got about a 2-page training manual just how to now re-clean a table to make sure that every single point, right down to the 30-second contact time that you need for the antibacterial stuff. So that really makes it that, so when you sit down at a table, straight away the whole thing is 100% clean. We clean all the menus. We have piles of dirty menus and clean menus. Some people use paper. We still do the menus. Obviously, our food's award winning, and that's what is one of the things that sets us apart from many other indoor play venues.
Just to say, you can actually order from your table, can't you? You don't have
yes,
to get
absolutely.
Up.
So we've got one here. Hello. So we've got table numbers now here as well. So actually, you can go online. You go into our website, and you can actually there's a link on there, and you can order everything from your table if you wish. You can still go up to the cafe and order. There's all the social distancing there. There's signs on the floor to keep us, plenty space apart. But it's a menu upside down. But yeah, so you can do either way. And we probably have about 25%, 30% of our customers probably on average ordering from their phone, sitting at the table. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And can I quickly ask about the reduced capacity?
Yeah. So reduced capacity. So it slightly depends on the venue. But we sit at 40%.
Yeah.
And I think everybody who's come here, nearly without fail, even when we've been full on the sessions that you booked on, have said they felt safe.
Personally, we came last Saturday and I felt that it was completely calm.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel empty because obviously everyone had a table, but it just felt really nice and calm, and that was on a full Saturday afternoon.
That was a full Saturday, which was really bad weather last Saturday as well. So
exactly.
That just proves. So sometimes when people have come to indoor play venues, the rainy days are the busy days, and it feels a bit, whoa, how can you do anything like that? But I think now that we're down to 40%, you have to book online. Any decent venue now, you'll have to book your ticket online because there's all different sessions set up. Here you get 2.5 hours for your session still, so I think that's enough time to have a nice family meal and still have a good run around and get lots of exercise.
Brilliant.
So one of the things, actually I'm just going to go here. You see, if you can point up to that up there, okay, see that funny shaped thing up there? One of the things...
where is it? Sorry.
That thing there, that
Sorry,
produces, we've got a couple in here, and that produces fresh air into the building. Okay, and when we actually had the Chief Medical Officer come to one of our, Deputy Chief Medical Officer, Professor Van Tam, come to one of our venues, I'm still staying distant apart from you, he came to one of our venues, and the first thing he asked was about ventilation in the building. And well-run venues, and there's a specific level of ventilation. In this venue here, we have 3.5 times the amount of ventilation the government requires for an indoor venue, which is amazing because we think ventilation is one of the most important things, and that level they want is double would be normally acceptable pre-COVID. So we've got 3.5
Amazing.
times, which is double. So there's so that. The ventilation alone, and that would be my piece of advice whenever you go into a restaurant, you go into a pub, wherever you go out with your family, is just have a little look and just see where the ventilation is, even if you're asking, because that is one of the most important things.
It is. We've all heard this term fogging.
Yes.
Yes, indoor plays. What does that mean?
So
are you doing?
Fogging. So fogging is it's basically a very fine mist that you can spray over all of the play frame. And the tables and everywhere, and it's an antibacterial thing but it's a particularly, it's not really a chemical, it's a water-based chemical, and it's difficult to explain. The logic behind it pretty much is it stays to surfaces, you can't see it, you can't feel it, you can't touch it, it doesn't harm you, but any bacteria, any viruses that go on there, it kills for a period of up to 30 days. Now we do that every 10 days or so. So we decide not to, but it actually gets stronger over the period of time. And people say, oh, I don't want my kids to touch that. You won't. Nothing can come off like that. So it is, I know some of the best venues are doing that. The Public Health England said they don't want that as the primary safety measure. They want all the high touch point cleaning points to be the main primary touch point first, and not that. So that's one of the things that, although we do, it's an extra protection everywhere, it's long lasting, it's not our primary form of keeping all of you safe.
Okay, so let's go to the soft play areas then.
So the soft play areas, one of the things that we were asked for, is to make sure that, in all the areas that we do have, obviously one press only here, entrance only, so going in this way, going out that way, but also just making sure that in all of the areas there is hand sanitizer going into all of the areas, so that people are, if there was an infected person or whatever like that, you can just keep washing your hands, and that is again one of the most important things. And we have, and they wanted to make sure that when we're busy, we are genuinely doing that everywhere. And you'll see that we have staff. Actually, we've done one-way systems around the place and making sure so that everyone who does come in, they are still washing their hands. So even though you've washed your hands when you come in, because there's more sessions there, actually when you wash your hands, you get to go into there. Okay, and then I think we're starting to get a queue here. So. Lastly, I think you were chatting about ball pits, weren't you?
So just a quick question, how often do you clean the surfaces of the sort of soft play areas, all these bits that we walk on, things like, how do you do that? And I think this is the big question, is how do we keep the ball pit clean? I think we've always wondered, what is it with the ball pit and how do you keep it clean?
Yeah, so in our guidance, for whatever it is, 45, old people, public health thing, older people, just had this perception the ball pits were dirty, and that was what really struggled for us. Now, for us personally, we clean the ball pit areas every night. Okay, we also have a ball cleaning machine. You wouldn't believe the amount of expense a ball cleaning machine is. It goes through an antibacterial thing. Again, it keeps we use the same chemicals to make sure that those are long lasting. So we would do that probably about every week, whatever, about cleaning all of those balls. But we still pull them all out and clean the area that it would be in every day. So I know old style indoor plays 20 years ago, 10 years ago, back of the pub sort of style stuff, didn't have all the cleaners, didn't have all the procedures, didn't have that sort of stuff. Yes, sometimes our industry got a bad name because of that. There is absolutely no doubt, because cleaning these areas, you think putting one of these in then suddenly makes a whole bunch of money, but actually it's just total constant cleaning. We are clean, and that was beforehand, and now we just add even more cleaning into that. Sometimes I think our staff feel as though they're coming in and they're not serving people, they're cleaning.
Do they spend more time in the soft play than the kids?
Just about cleaning, no, absolutely. So I mean, there's a huge process once everybody leaves to be doing that.
Okay.
Right, I think we're going to let some people in here, so there are going to be some people coming in.
I will not get any children in the
You're not getting any
so we're going to go this way.
You can even then just see, look, even going into the role play area, there's hand sanitizer there. You can see down here that there'll be a member of staff actually helping hand out the role play uniforms. Then at the end of the day, they're taken off. They're then re-washed every night. So just all these little extra things that just go into making sure that they stay safe. Now, one thing, we've got a free breakfast here this morning for everybody that comes in at this time. Okay, but I am now got a stage that I've not got a mask on, so
Yep.
I now feel slightly uncomfortable
No
that
problem.
we've got the public coming in.
That's fine.
Okay,
Well, I will carry on
and
talking to
they
Ashley.
are by law, until you sit at a table, got to wear a mask.
Yep.
And we do ask everyone to wear a mask, and any good indoor play venue would do that. So they're now thinking I'm not wearing my mask.
That's fine. I'm going to
Just
carry on
totally right.
asking Ashley a couple of questions about what you've got going on this week. But
Okay.
thank you, Gordon.
That'd be brilliant.
It's been
okay,
amazing.
thank you so much.
Take care.
See you soon.
Great, thank you. Right, so Ashley and I are now here talking. So just to quickly say that all of those safety procedures, those are also exactly the same across your other venue in Peterborough, Safari Adventure Play.
Exactly the same for them as well.
Everything's exactly the same. There's Ashley just there. And what have you got going on this week for half term?
So this week for half term,
I'm going to turn you this way because of children.
tell what you want to do. So this week for half term, we're doing a free breakfast every single morning. So all you need to do, that's for the little ones. Book your tickets online for 9 o'clock slot, and you get a free breakfast for every single child who's on your booking. And that is a whole different range of things, including toast, croissants, muffins, yogurt, fruit drink. So it's a lot to do and a good free breakfast.
Brilliant. And what's happening for Halloween?
Halloween is on Saturday. At the moment, the tickets are sold out.
Oh, yay! Well
I know,
done.
it's amazing. But keep an eye on our social media in case more tickets do get released.
Okay.
We're doing an amazing Halloween experience. So very spooky. If you still want to come on the Saturday when the centre is fully decorated, tickets are still available. Not for the experience in the afternoon, but during the morning and the beginning of the day. So book your tickets online if you want to come. It's going to be spooky, it's going to be Halloweeny, it's going to be excellent.
Amazing. Right, thank you everybody for joining us. If you're catching up with this later, it's going to be on my YIG TV. So thank you everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. It's going to be live on Instagram and on Facebook for catch up. Bye! Happy half term.